All right, sticking to a budget isn't easy. We talk about it a lot here on Mondays. It's a little harder around the holidays. Many budgets talk about a one-size-fits-all solution, but we know each family's financial situation is always different. Our financial expert, Paul Hood from Hood CPAs, is here with his advice on this Monday. Paul, always great to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
Looking sharp today.
Thank you.
Budgeting requires folks to put limits on their spending, but if someone's income is inconsistent, of course, that can really be a challenge. Is there another strategy or other things that families can focus on instead of just trying to stick exactly to a budget?
Well, you know, Brian, it's the same thing as anything. It's the same thing as a diet or an exercise program. You have to have a baseline, and you know, just saying that you can't or your income is inconsistent, you know, that's kind of an excuse. So you either do one of two things. You try to create a lifestyle that's at the lowest point of your income if it goes up and down, or you do that and then plan that you're going to be over budget, but in the good months, then you put money back away to offset the bad months. So the bottom line is it just takes being proactive and planning ahead and knowing what money you have come in, what expenses you have going out. And most people, even though their income isn't consistent, you can go back over a 2 or 3 or 4 year period, whether you're an individual or business, and know what months it's higher and what months it's not, so you can plan ahead.
Yeah, look for those trends and make sure that you're really smart with allocating what you're doing with your
Absolutely.
money. Supply chain issues, inflation, labor shortages, they have put stressors on a lot of folks' finances, Paul. We talked a lot about these topics over the past several months, but do you see any positive financial markers that folks need to keep in mind, like how well the stock market has recovered since the pandemic? I was really surprised with the stock market with this inflation report. You know, didn't make a dramatic drop.
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of the stock market is driven by emotion. You know, there's the economic indicators right now are actually really good. We use institutional third-party money managers, and they'll use 16 indicators, and as those indicators go from green to red, then they start retracting. Well, right now those indicators are saying let's stay in the market. So, you know, my deal, Brian, is where have all the people gone? You know, I blame aliens, Brian. I think aliens have taken, where are all these people? Where are the workers? Why can't we get chips? Why can't we get people to go to work? So, but the deal is that we live in the greatest country on the planet, and when times are tough, it creates opportunities for certain people. So to me, this is a time to be excited. It's a time to be excited to be able to change things or go in a different direction, especially if you're an employee. Employees kind of have the upper hand right now, so choose what you want.
There's folks at home that just turned up the volume and said, did he just say aliens are the problem?
I think aliens took all our workers.
It is a problem.
It's a problem.
Yeah, we need folks to be working.
Yeah.
All right, we have a viewer question we want to get to real quick from Mary. Mary writes in asking, what are the requisites for medical deductions? My husband has back and lung issues and was told that a certain bed would be better for his medical condition. Is that something they can deduct or no?
Sure. So most of the time it's going to be prescription medicines, prescription things. But if your doctor prescribes and says you've got to have a certain bed, then a lot of times we can take the deduction. So it's more of a facts and circumstances situation. But the old saying that pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered, sometimes people try to push it and they need a hot tub or they try to deduct their pool, or I mean, I've seen it, Brian, they come right in and do that.
But that does help with the joints.
Yeah, it does, but just be realistic, and if we can argue it, we'll take it.
HSA? Can they use an HSA account on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a good deal.
For sure.
Good to see you,
my
friend. Have a great Thanksgiving as well. If you have a financial question you'd like for us to chat about next Monday, you can send your question in right now to Money Monday at Griffin.News, and we are back after this.